So when you click on this question, sometimes you will get the answer on your own. Okay, see, it is very clearly saying that what needs to be verified. It is saying that these are the three things which seems incomplete. It is telling you check the assignment of the plan to the company code. It is asking you whether have you assigned the plan to the company code. Let's see. So our plant is RC01 and we want to verify whether this plant has been assigned to the company code or not. I think this activity we completed yesterday. You have done it right yesterday or not?
Yes, it was done.
Why it is not showing then?
Company code to plant, I don't think we did.
We haven't done, right? We only done from the purchasing organization and sales organization point of view. Maybe we missed this, right? So this is one of the important activity. Instead of going through this transaction, let me show you from where exactly you will be able to do it. So this is one of the very important activity that you should do as a part of enterprise structure itself. So we created a plant and I shown you we also created a company code also. What we need to do is we need to assign this plant to company code. So that would be done in logistics general. Assign the plant to company code. Let's open it. New entry. Our company code is RECH and we want to assign plant RC01. Yes, it was not done. That is the reason it is allowing. Otherwise, it will tell us that this combination already exists. Okay, so this is the reason we were getting that error. Our company code and plant, they were not assigned to each other. Okay, so this will solve your first issue. Let's again go to the material master and see if this is done or we are still getting some errors. So again, I'll go to MM01. I'll enter the material number. Industry sector, I will select whatever you want. So in our case, it is chemical industry. Material type is raw materials. Press enter. Basic data 1, 2, purchasing, general storage location, accounting. Okay, so if you don't want to see again and again when we are coming to this screen, system is asking us the same thing. So if you want to let the system remember that these are the settings that we want to use, you can click on the default settings. So system will remember that every time you want to use this fields to be highlighted. Press enter. System will ask you the plant. So again, our plant is RC01 and our storage location is S001. Again, if you want the system to remember this, click on save as default. Now it is saying RECH does not exist or has not been fully maintained. This is another error now. The last error is resolved. Now we are getting another error. So what should I do? Click on the question mark. Again, system is telling you what needs to be done. So system is telling you first verify that the company code is created or not. We are 100% sure company's code is created, but still let's go step by step. Company code RECH. It's already created. So there is no question here. Okay. So number one problem is resolved. Number two is make sure that the fiscal year variant is assigned to your company code. Okay, let's again go and see whether the fiscal year is assigned to our company code or not. So I'll go to the path where it is asking me to do. I will go to company code RECH. Double click here. Even the fiscal year variant is assigned to my company code. So my second check is also pass. There is no problem in the second check also. The third check it is asking me, which is missing, is make sure that your company code is active for materials management. So where do we create the company code? We create the company code in FI. Whether this company code should be used in materials management or not, that has to be done from the MM consultant. So as a MM consultant, one of the very important configuration that we need to do is we need to activate a particular company code for materials management. Okay. In this example, you can directly click on this. It will take you to the relevant configuration. But if you want to do this on your own, how to do this is you have to go to SPRO, IMG. Okay, within IMG, you will go to Logistics General, same path that we have seen just now for Material Master. So you'll go to Material Master, Basic Settings, and maintain company codes for materials management. Okay, this is where you need to tell the system that you are going to use this company codes in materials management. Okay, so click on position, enter your company code. In our case, our company code is RECH. You can see this information is not maintained. That is the reason system is throwing error. What you need to maintain here is you need to tell the system current year, current period. What is the current year?
2020.
Current year is 2020. Okay, and which is the current period?
Period means month.
Right?
Okay, so it's 8.
It is 8th, or according to April to March, it is
Oh, April, May, June, July, August. 5th.
it should be 5th month, right? So
Yes.
currently we are in 2020 and we are in the 5th period according to the financial year variant. If you remember the financial year that we assigned to our company code, because this company code is in India, it is following April to March, and that is the reason we are in 5th month. April is 1st, May 2nd, June 3rd, July 4th, and we are currently in August, that is 5th month. Okay, and that is the reason we need to tell the system that we are in 2020 and we are in the 5th month. Now, if I press enter, system will automatically calculate these remaining values. Let's see what system does. Enter. So, system has calculated the last month. Last month was 2020, 4th month. And it has calculated the last month of the last year. Last year was 2020 and the last month was 12. So this will be done by the system automatically. You just need to provide the current year and current month. Okay, that's it. I will tell you about these fields maybe later on whenever we will be doing the transaction. So this is allow the back postings, allow the postings to the previous years. So if the year is already closed, do you still want the system to allow the postings to the previous year? If yes, you will tick on this indicator. What is this one? Disallow the back postings generally. So if you want to disallow, you will tick on this. If you are not ticking on both, system will definitely not allow you to post any back postings. Okay, so later on when we'll come across this requirement where there is a requirement of allowing the back postings in the previous period, then we will come here and discuss. As of now, let's try to save it. Okay, so now our company code has been maintained for materials management. So the 3 errors that we were getting, those are solved. If I go to MM01 once again, try to create a material. Again, if I press enter, now you can see because we saved last time, system is automatically determining all these values. So which fields which views we activated, those views are coming automatically. If I press enter,
Vikram, about the fiscal year variant, like, is it something that the MM consultant has to set up, or is it function of the FI consultant? Because we didn't
no,
do anything about the fiscal. Yeah.
right. So it has to be done by FI consultant. That is the reason I shown you at the company code level, FI consultant has already assigned the fiscal year variant.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, but see, the project will not happen isolation. Okay, so definitely there will be lot of dependencies where you need to consult the FI consultant to verify which fiscal year variant they are using. So accordingly, which period you should enter. in your configuration.
All right.
So plant that we entered was RC01 and storage location was S001. Okay, and just click on enter. Now you can see system is allowing you to go ahead. We are not getting that error which we were getting earlier.
Vikram, is this related to the posting error we get? The posting period error?
The posting period error you get at two places. One is from the and second is from FI. So if you want to post any transaction, if you want to do any materials movement, let's say you want to issue the material to the customer or you want to do the goods receipt, first system will verify if a period is open or not.
Correct.
Okay,
So that we open the posting period or the like that. So is it related to that or that's what I'm asking?
Exactly, it is related actually.
So do
Current,
we need in here every time or what do MMPV does?
no, see, first time setup you have to do the configuration that I shown you. But every month end, if you want to open the next period, see, we are already on 30th August today. So
Correct.
on next Saturday, when we will try to post any transaction,
Yes,
system will
sir.
definitely give us error. It will tell us that ninth period is still not open.
Correct.
Okay, so what we need to do, we need to go to that transaction to close the previous month and open the new month.
Okay, so it automatically update the 5 to 6. You are saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
So when we run that program, system will automatically update from 5 to 6.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, we will discuss that next week. Anyways, that problem will come. So I need to provide the description. I can provide whatever description I want. This is a text field. Unit of measurement. So how are you going to measure? If I ask you how much alcohol is available, you can tell me the number of bottles. You can tell me the number of liters. You can tell me the number of milliliters. So whatever you want to track, how you want to track this, you have to provide here as a unit of measurement. SAP has provided 185 commercial unit of measurements. So I think all those unit of measurements which are used globally are provided by SAP. According to your requirement, you can specify what exactly you want to use. Okay, so you can see there is a bottle also, there is a liter also, there is a milliliter also. So all those things are available. So let's assume I will go with liters, which is L, I think. Okay, L stands for liter, I think. Let's see. Right. Okay, there are some other fields. For example, earlier also you were using this material. Maybe let's assume you are implementing SAP for this customer for the first time. And this customer was already using this material with some other code. So you can, if for the reference purpose, so that the user can map my old material means which new material in SAP, you can provide the old material number here also. You can map it to the division also. Okay, so this material, as I told you, if you want to determine the division based on the material itself, that also can be determined from here. The material group, this is additional field if you want to group the similar materials into different groups. So again, this is the groupings you can create on your own. Okay, I'll show you where exactly to create the groupings. But if you want to group the similar materials, you can group them. Okay, again, I can take the same example. So all the furniture items, maybe table, maybe the chair, maybe the sofa, I will club it into one material group, which is furniture. Similarly, laptops, computers, mouse, keyboard, I can club it into the material group, which is related to IT hardware. Right? So I can group the similar materials into the similar material groups. You can create these material groups as you want. You can see there are few material groups which are already created by SAP, or maybe someone has created when they were working on this test system. You can create your own also. Okay, I'll show you how to do that. But as of now, I'm just entering any material group here so that we can